Hey guys, so I am here today. I'm gonna show you a little tutorial on how I did this really cute, I don't know what to call it. It's like a rubber band braided bun. Yeah, at first it was supposed to be a ponytail, but that was kind of failed. So I just turned it into a bun. But this hairstyle is really good for if you want that ponytail look but you don't want to go to a hairdresser to get it, and also the rubber band method is good if you want that braided look but you don't know how to cornrow. So yeah, let's get into it. Okay, so I'm starting off with freshly blow dried hair. You're going to use your tail comb and split your hair into two sections. So I'm splitting it. It doesn't matter if it's like super even because it's going to be up anyway. No one's going to really see it. So, all right. So I've got that parted. I'm going to put the back section, a little pony, and to start working on the front. All right. So I am going to section off. I'm going to section it into three. So I got my first section parted. Sorry, it looks a little choppy. I kind of like messed up and yeah, but you're going to have three sections. The side sections being larger and the middle section being more narrow. So I'm just braiding that down, kind of separating everything so nothing's getting in my way. Okay, so I realized right here that this is a little too long because I want my pony to be high, so I don't want it to be too long. So I'm taking some off of the back from all of my sections, just so it is more proportional, because I can't do it from the center and then not do it from the other sides. It's not gonna make no sense. So yeah. So I'm just parting that off as well and stuffing that back there and twisting it. And just redoing that. Okay, so let's comb that out with tail comb. Like, girl, what am I thinking? Let me get my big tooth comb. Sus. So I'm going to part that in two and make sure that's even. You need a clean parting for that. Section off one side, and then I'm going to start my first little rubber band section. So I'm going to do 4 for each row. I'm going to be using Shine and Jam and little black rubber bands. You can use colored rubber bands if you're into that. I ain't really into that, so I just use regular rubber bands. So you're applying your Shine and Jam to each little section. Make sure it's lathered and it's smooth, and then going in with my rubber band. Tie it as much times as you want. It honestly wasn't that tight, so I just tied it a lot, make sure it's secure. And yeah, I'm just going to be doing that for each of these sections, making sure it's jammy and nice. so now I have all my sections completed. I'm just showing you guys a little quick preview of what we're going to be doing here. So I'm going to take some Shine and Jam and rub it through the ends of the hair just to make sure it's a little bit like smoother. It doesn't have to be super flat, but just smoother. I'm going to rub that through, and I'm going to go in slow-mo what we're doing. So it's pretty much just a crisscross method, like you're making an X. In each one you X, you're going to secure it with your finger and then X the opposite side over it, and that will hold down the one you were holding previously. It might sound weird with me saying it, but I feel like the video shows it better than me saying it. Once you do it though, it's really like you just flow with it. Like you don't even think about it. You just start flowing with it. And this isn't tight at all, and that's what I love about it. Because cornrows is kind of tight sometimes. So then you're going to secure that once you're done with a rubber band to make sure it's nice and together. Smooth that back. So then you're going to take out your side with the twist. You're going to use a brush. Go in with some Shine and Jam and just smooth that back. So I am going to put up the back of my hair first, but I like to kind of like prep the front and, you know, add some gel, get it used to the gel a little, prep it up, and then I'll come back to it. So I'm going to do the opposite side. Put the gel in. And this gel doesn't really flake, so you can kind of just go heavy with it, honestly. So I'm going to secure that. And then now I'm going to do the back. Just make sure it's combed out so it's nice and smooth. And I'm going to go in with your gel and just rub that bad boy on. Make it slick. Don't hold back. Yeah. So I'm just rubbing it on. Then you're going to catch it in a ponytail. Pretty high. You don't have to go as high as me. I mean, if you want it lower, you can do it lower, but the way I parted it is for it to be this high. Look at those muscles though. This is a workout, guys, honestly. Like, putting natural hair in a ponytail is a workout. So that's one. I'm going to take the middle section now, use my hair tie, secure that in. I like to go section by section because then I get the ultimate smoothness. Now I'm going to go back to the front, brush that in there, and use a hair tie, put that part in on its own. And yeah. There we go. And now I'm going to be doing the opposite side and smoothing that as well. If you want, like, the two sections in the front, you could part it into two and put even more gel, but my hair was already blown out, so I didn't feel like I needed to do all of that. So then I'm going to take another hair tie and just secure my bun even more, make sure it's a little bit smaller, just so it's not poking out so much through the hair. So then I'm going in with my little edge brush. And you know, you gotta lay them edges. I don't have a lot. Most of my hairs, they're not baby hairs. They are pretty full grown. But whatever I have, I just lay that down just for a little something. Because I don't like it like all just back straight. I want a little curve, you know, a little spice. So I'm just brushing that in there, grabbing whatever I can grab from the front. So then I use my Got To Be Glued, and I put a little bit of that on top just because it makes it lay down even more. And none of this flakes. Like, none of it flakes, y'all. If for some reason you do get flakiness, just take a little bit of oil and put it on top of it, and that's what eliminates the flakes. But these two together, I wouldn't use too much of the Got To Be Glued. I just use a little. But it won't flake. So yeah, you just brush that in. Then you go in with your scarf. You gonna tie that John down. This is when the legs really start. When you tie it down. Tie a little knot. No, it won't dent your head because you don't need to tie it that tight. Make sure it's secure. So then I'm going to be using this 3-pack hair. So I slowed down this part for you guys and tried to show it to you the best I can of how this is done. But you're pretty much just tying your hair tie around the hair. Just tying it in. So you're taking a hair tie. If you have bigger hair ties, you can use a bigger one. This one was kind of small, but I made it work. Yeah, so make sure the hair is secure in there, like you made a little knot. You put it in, it's like pigs in a blanket. The hair tie is the pig. I mean, the hair tie is the blanket. The hair is the pig. So then you just throw that on top of there in the opposite direction of which you want the ponytail to go. So you just throw that over there. Make sure it's covering it. So I realized I wanted mine to look super thick. So I put another one on top of it too because I wanted it to be fat. So now I'm going to start my braid. So I don't know how to explain the braid. So you guys just watch and see. Thank you for watching my video. Like and subscribe. Let me know what else you want to see from me, what other content. All the products I use, the hair I use will be in the description box below because I have to let you guys know what products I use to get these falsy edges snatched. But yeah, let me know what other content you want to see and I will keep them coming. I've got plenty of quarantine time.